This is After Hours with Amy Lawrence.
Well, that's a creepy song, but still, the point is that Mom is about to join us here on the show. You guys love it when Mom comes on the show, and she resists. I tried to get her at her birthday. She said, no way. I have tried to get her at other times to talk about, various things happening in the world of sports, but she actually doesn't like sports. She only likes sports because of me and really gets tired of listening after maybe an hour or so. She'll say, I'm sorry, honey, that was a really good show, but I just can't listen anymore. I'm so bored. That's my mom. So she's joining us now, and I'm really excited. After Hours with Amy Lawrence on CBS Sports Radio and CBSSportsRadio.com. It is hard to top Jeff Gordon, but I think we managed to do it on Thanksgiving Eve. It is your favorite guest ever. You love her, peeps. This is my mama. Mary Lou is her name. Mom, everyone loves it when you come on the radio with me. Thanks so much for doing it again.
Yeah, it's just because I make a fool out of myself because I know nothing about sports, Amy.
I promise you the majority of the audience knows about the same as you do. They just are listening for me and because I'm constantly making jokes. And I talk about you all the time, so they know that you're on vacation this week. How is the weather on the coast of Texas?
Well, let's see. It was over 80 today. Nice onshore breeze.
Wow.
And, yeah, very, very nice. South Padre Island is a nice place to be.
You're not supposed to tell people where you are because there are some creepers out there that might come looking for you. Just because you're related to me, I think. Because that's really super cool. Don't worry. It's fine. Well,
Grace and Glory will protect them. Protect me.
The dogs. The really loud dogs. So what are you eating for Thanksgiving dinner down there in South Padre Island?
Well, I think it's going to be pretty traditional. We're going over across to one of the high-rises, the luxury hotels over here. Oh, my gosh, they're beautiful. And going to have a buffet.
Since when did it become cool to eat out on Thanksgiving? We're eating out too when I get to Matt's house on Thursday. And I don't know how this became the new thing for our family. We always used to do the traditional dinner at home, and now we're both eating out. That's weird.
Yeah, well, I can't remember. It's been a while since we've all been together on Thanksgiving, mostly because we're in different parts of the country.
That's
and a lot
true.
of times you've had to work, I think.
Do you know this will actually be my second Thanksgiving ever at Texas Day Brazil? Not the same one. But remember a few years ago when I was with the Hartford basketball team in Miami and we did the whole Texas Day Brazil thing on Thanksgiving Day? And that's how I found out about it. And now I'm going again with Matt.
Yeah, and you went with me, too.
Well, right, for your birthday. Don't worry, I told everyone about the men coming to our table with large skewers of meat. It was perfect. Lots of men and lots of meat. What more could you ask for?
That much.
I haven't told anyone again. It's been a couple months since I told them how old you are because you told me not to.
Okay, well, I don't want you to tell.
Okay, I won't. So I've been telling the story on the radio for years about why I don't eat cranberry sauce anymore, even though Grammy used to make a mean homemade cranberry sauce. And I have been telling people forever that Matthew, my brother, your son, threw up cranberry sauce all over the table one year. I don't remember how old we were, but we were young, and that ruined me for life for cranberry sauce, and I've never really been able to eat it. Matthew swears that I'm making it up, and so I have told everyone that you are going to settle the argument. Mom, what is the real story? Remember, you love me the best, and I've made you famous on this radio show.
Oh, yeah, I really need that. Well, you have the throwing up part right. But he actually got sick at night and threw up red cranberry sauce all over the bed.
Ew! How old were we?
Not real old. He still loves cranberry sauce to this day when we make it like out of Graham's recipe.
Oh my gosh! So how much fun was that to clean up?
Yeah, that was not fun. It was all over everywhere.
Ew.
And if it stained, it wouldn't come out. So
that's the point. Is I told people it was all over everything. So somehow I got up and saw all the drama. I was part of the drama.
Yes, I'm sure you were. You were always part of the drama.
Hey, maybe we were sharing a bedroom at that time. Do you think we were still young enough that we were sharing a room?
I don't know. I can't remember when.
That's funny. All right, so I've only ever cooked Thanksgiving dinner once. Usually I manage to wriggle out of it and do something else. But I was thinking about that year that I lived in Rhode Island, and it was my first year back in New England, and you and Mike came and brought, at the time, Jemmy. And so I had Cookie, the cat, and you had Jemmy, the dog. And they were making a truce, and we were making a turkey. And also, I know you never use swear words, but I do remember that you used a couple of swear words about the turkey because we were trying to put it in a bag. Why were we putting it in the bag?
Well, they're really good to cook in a brown paper bag, but you have to pour oil in the bag, and you have to stick your arm in it and get every single part of the bag to look like how a popcorn bag looks with the butter all over it. And I had grease all over my arm, and I was all, covered with grease. But it really makes an awesome turkey.
It did make a really good turkey. That's the only time I ever remember. You're going to have to teach me some stuff when it's actually time for me to make the Thanksgiving dinner. What is I hope you get this right, because I'm thinking of one particular Thanksgiving task that always makes you drop a swear word. What's the one task that we absolutely hate at Thanksgiving?
Really?
Yes, you do too. Okay, so it's Grandma's recipe, and it's got orange in it. Remember? And we do all the neat things from scratch. But the part that we can't stand every year is what part? Mom.
What?
Clearly, we did not prepare for this ahead of time. With the pumpkin pies and the crust, and how mad you get about the crust.
Yes.
Because it burns because you can't get the tinfoil to stay on it.
I know. Well, Diane finally bought me two pie cover. They're round aluminum things that you put right over the pie plate when you're cooking it, and it covers the crust.
Mom, I hate to break it to you. The nation does not know who Diane is, but that's okay.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm glad you're so comfortable. Right. So this is clearly really good radio. What's going on with our fantasy team, by the way?
My manager doesn't know what she's doing.
Hey, it's not my fault that your husband auto-drafted and we didn't get a real good team, and now half the team has concussions and the other half of the team is on a bye or something like that.
Well, I know. I'm 5-6. My manager probably needs to step it up a little bit.
Well, if your manager wasn't logging into the account and seeing that your husband had already made changes when she wasn't paying attention... Tell him to stop messing around with your fantasy team, because I'm in charge.
I know you're in charge, but you're not doing a real good job.
Ouch. Well, is that what you told him? So now he's making changes?
I don't know what.
Do you even know who's on your fantasy team? Who's the
Andrew Luck?
Yes, and Andrew Luck has a concussion, so he'll not be starting on Thursday. Well, I was going to ask you another football question, but that's not fair. You'll get mad. So we won't. However, before we hang up, what are you most thankful for?
I'm most thankful for you and Matt, and for Veronica and Deanna and Lauren.
Matt's family.
For Mike.
Oh,
and,
I love that Mike got bumped down on the list a little bit. I am first. Well, I'm thankful for you and Matt. I just for the record, you, meaning me, was first on the list. Thanks, Mom.
You are. You're welcome.
So
yes, most thankful for all the blessings that God has given me.
As long as you don't say the dogs, we're all good. Those things are royal terrors. At some point, we need to tell the world about your dogs.
Oh, I'll give you a really nice picture of them, and you can post it on your Facebook page.
Oh, what about Twitter?
I don't care.
Oh, okay. Mom, what have I told you about Twitter?
Social media is really horrible.
Yeah, social media sucks. But also to never look at my Twitter. But just between you and me, yesterday I went over 30,000 followers. Can you tell them to stop? I don't want any more followers. What, Mom, why do 30,000 people care what I have to say?
I can't even imagine.
Ouch. What? Hey, you liked the Jeff Gordon interview?
I did like the Jeff Gordon interview. It was really good. And I'll tell you what, I just don't understand people and why they're so nasty. I guess it's because they're anonymous.
Because they're bored, probably.
Well, something.
Yes. Well, it's fine. We don't care about them. They're not invited to our Thanksgiving or to our Christmas, and we will be together in exactly a month. Woo-woo.
We will.
That'll
You
be
better
fun.
get your Christmas list ready.
I think I've been sending you items on my Christmas list for about 2 months now. Every time something breaks down, I send you an item on my Christmas list. Mom to the rescue. All right, Mom, I love you. I miss you a lot, and I hope that you have a nice Thanksgiving day.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving, and to Tom and Isaac and Pete as well.
They'll be so happy to hear that. I baked them.
All right.
I baked them pumpkin cookies.
How'd they come out?
Oh my gosh, so good, so good.
Okay.
This time I didn't leave them in the oven too long because last year you could throw them and they would bounce. These are perfect.
All right.
All right, love you, Ma.
Love you too.
Bye.